What is up, fellow disc golfers of Chattanooga? This is the CJ Summer League virtual players meeting. It's going to be a quick meeting, and then I'm also going to cover the week one birdie bounties and CTPs. So, quickly, I want to cover layout, which is the OG layout for A pool, and the B pool layout, which will be short tees. And any drop zone basically on the course will be a short tee, except for hole 11. We're going to play the original design on it. Excited to announce that we're going to do $10 a week for AMs as an option. Most of that was due to a lot of players last year have a lot of summer plans where they're going to be gone for 1 or 2 weeks. So this way they only have to pay for the weeks that they want to. And of course, if you've paid 5 weeks worth, then that 6th one is free because you've covered the registration fee. Pros, as always, you can pay cash weekly as well. Starting, so big thing I want to cover, try to get there at 5:15 p.m. Find a group of at least 3, but max 5, and then head off to your hole at 5:30. We're going to use PDGLIF scoring. You can put every player in there. You should type and it should come up. You can add all the players, and then make sure to add the right starting hole. Starting holes can be any odd number on the front or any even number on the back. But if you're in a scramble and you need to get to a hole real quick with your group, then you can start on any hole where others aren't starting on. That is completely fine. Make sure to put in that starting hole. If you've got a hole or 2 in and you notice that, easiest thing to do is delete the scorecard, as long as you guys remember scores and have a backup, and you can start it again and put those scores back in. Speaking of backups, the best way to keep one is on PGA Live. It'll flag you if somebody scores something wrong, but you can use UDisc or paper scorecard as well. That is completely fine. Access code is CJL also for live. In live, speaking of out of bounds, there's OB and Mando rules, so look out for those. And with the 2 new layouts, there will also be rules for each of those, so look out for that and make sure you're looking at the right one depending on the player. That's about it for out of bounds. Well, Mandos, there's a lot of Mandos on the course, and those play usually always as a 1-stroke penalty, but usually a re-tee unless it's stated in the OB notes, which I believe are holes 1, 6, 7, 10, 12, and 13. Weekly prizes, the fun stuff. We're going to do CTPs, randomly generated holes as always. We're going to still keep the same cash CTP, so in all divisions cash, big CTP, an A pool only CTP for cash, a B pool only CTP for cash, and then a disc CTP for all divisions, and a B pool disc CTP. And then if we get enough ladies, we'll do a lady CTP like we did last season. We're going to do the birdie bounty again as always, so that's 4 holes, randomly generated, and if you birdie all 4 of those holes, you do get the birdie bounty, and if multiple people get it, then we'll split it. I'm excited to announce the Eagle Bounty, which is new, so you'll get a certain percentage based on what hole you eagle, and that percentage is based on how hard the hole is. So this just fell. Wow. Hole 4 is an easy hole, so if you birdie or if you eagle that, then that'll be a low percentage, say 5%. Whereas if you eagle a really hard hole, say hole 6, you'll win like 80% of the ace pot. So the point behind this is we're really rewarding those quote-unquote field aces. When we hit that, we get some money, so that'll be fun and exciting. And as requested, we're going to do a pro hot round for the pros, which will be weekly, so $7 per player will go to that pot, and you'll win it and be PayPal'd first thing in the morning, as well as all these other prizes, these cash prizes. You'll get those first thing in the morning to your PayPal email. I think that's it. Like I said, check out the players meeting notes if you haven't, and we will do the CTPs, and Birdie Bounty. Let me pull up the random generator real quick. All right, so we have CTP1, which is the cash CTP. Hole 8, so that'll be hole 8 for cash CTP number 1. So CTP 2A, which is cash for April, will be hole 3. We'll do CTP 2B, which is cash for the B pool. That'll be hole 8 again. We've already got that. Let's redo it. We've already got hole 3. We'll do hole 9. And then CTP disc number 1 will be a sick D2 500 plastic. It's like a pink swirly white dye disc with a bottom stamp. Pretty sick. Hole 10, so we'll do, well, that's a one for everybody, so excuse me, we can't do 1, 6, 7, 10, 12, and 13 because those are different holes for all divisions, so I'm gonna do another one. Hole number 2. Aiden and Oliver are popping off in Discord, sorry. All right, and then the last one, which is another disc, really fun disc, Divergent Alpus. That'll be for the B pool only. Hole 1, so that'll be a good one. So that's for the B pool, that's a par 3. So that will be the CTP for that hole. So now let's quickly do the Birdie Bounty holes. Hole 9, hole 1, hole 10, already got 9, already got 10, and 7. So 1, 7, 9, and 10. So 7's gonna be the hard one there, which by the way, 7 got a little easier. Still a Mando, but that's definitely the hardest one there. So yeah, those are your Birdie Bounty holes, 1, 7, 9, and 10. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.